Okay, let's take a look at this. It's looking pretty good. A little stretched here, and a little stretched here. See how elongated those squares are here and here. Um, I'm wondering if it's sort of struggling with including that part, or maybe including these things around here. I'm just curious if we cut these off, if it will have an easier time. Shift X. UV shell, and that now. All right, let's look at the checkers now, and then select this shell. Whoops, UV shell, and unfold. Control U. U. Not much different, and if we cut off here as well, this all might not be worth it. Control U, Control U. It's not much different really. I don't know what exactly it's struggling with. Could be the stuff coming around here. Hold on one moment. Yeah, maybe just leave it the way it was. I think it's not that bad. We can look at if I reopen this file. We can look at the color feedback and see what that tells us. Oh yeah, pretty white. Yeah, I would just rather not worry about it. Okay. And face. Got some pretty intense color along some of those edges. See what the checkers look like. Oh, I've seen this before where they don't want to show up. What was it? There was something in here. That used default material thing. Yeah, I mean, I think you have the cuts in most of the places I normally have them. I don't think anything looks too stretched. I notice a little stretching here and there, but I think that's okay. And hair, we've got these individual pieces. And this big one. It doesn't look like it's really been unfolded. I'm going to do a Control U and Control L for layout. And yeah, it's hard to tell, but I think it's a little better. And it's something like hair, you probably get away with a little stretching easier than other objects. These things, yeah, it's pretty straightforward. That looks fine. I'm assuming they're all the same, more or less. Okay, that one seems a little... It's kind of a weird shaped surface anyway. It's got all these overlapping faces and stuff. It's not such a great model. I would actually work on the shape of this model. This is a bit of a crazy shape. And there's probably more cuts in here than you would need, but it's just such a crazy wild shape that's pulled to such extremes. That's going to be problematic. So I would remodel this little piece anyway. You can't just leave things on smooth all the time. It can be kind of misleading. That looks fine. That's pretty straightforward. That looks alright. Probably more cuts than you need on this. Probably say I would move and sew these guys. And yeah, that should be sufficient. Just unfold, Control U, Control U, Control L. Yeah, that's fine. The shoes. There's just more cuts than I think you need. I mean, I would just cut off the sole as one piece. Like I would probably, pick around this border. Um, or is it there, maybe? Yeah. Just make sure you get all. Sometimes it's easier to pick them when it's in smooth. Sometimes it's easier to pick them when it's rough. Okay, so I'll cut those, Shift X, and then I think I can, well, from here to here at least, move and sew that, and these. Unless that's a problem with the surface, which seems okay from what I can tell. Okay. That's this, shift double click, this, that, shift double click, and then let's move and sew those. Let's unfold the whole thing again, Control U, Control U, Control L. Okay. That just makes more sense to me to have the bottom be all one thing. Not that we'll see the sole of the foot that much anyway. It's probably not even that big of a deal. But then there was one other. I guess that's okay. What's this one? Does that work? Ish. I guess that's alright. I guess I would normally cut off the bottom, but it seems to be okay. So, it gets pretty wacky here. I think I would cut off the bottom. Shift X. And then Control U, Control L. Oh, well, I shouldn't. I should just do it all at once. Control L. And then this piece. Might want to just slice it somewhere so it can, it doesn't stay a circle, like maybe here. So, unfold. Yeah, that looks more like it. Definitely looks like more even checkers now. So, yeah, I mean, basically, I think you've done a great job. I would just remodel this weird piece of geometry here. I really don't like that one. Or its UV layout. It's just crazy. Look at that. But besides that, I think you're fine. I think you've done well.